video is not going to be a fun video. I don't talk a lot about movie news and trailers on my channel anymore. I actually used to somewhat. I tried doing a movie weekly show, but at the end of the day, I didn't enjoy doing it all the time. And I was just covering smaller little things that I didn't really have interest in, but I thought my viewers might, and they didn't have interest in it, so I didn't really do it. But honestly, this WB information has just been piling up over the weeks, and it's gotten insane. Now, I'm sure everybody knows about the Warner Brothers Discovery merger and how they came in and they canceled Batgirl, this $90 million movie, just to write it off in some damn taxes. And they canceled the Scooby-Doo movie. I know there's a lot of misreporting from shitty people who want to sit there and say, oh, Batgirl was so bad because it was woke and it was feminist and it or they want to tell you that it screened bad, but for crying out loud. First of all, can we get rid of the test screening way of showing off movies? I think it's beneficial in a lot of cases, but honestly, I believe test screening is just bad because even movies that test really well don't actually always perform well. Test screening does not actually guarantee success or quality of a film, and it's just a weird way of managing things that I think should be way better than it is. And I think if we actually get people who make these films, they're actually proud of what they make and produce and get it out into the world, and they can get excitement for it, that would be a lot better than doing these test screenings and having it like an audience rate a film, because part of what they're rating is not even a finished film. So people go, oh, Batgirl was so bad. It wasn't even a finished version of the movie that they screened, so how do you know it was actually that bad? You don't actually know that. So because they could have made a lot of changes, and that's kind of how all these things work, and that's kind of where I'm at with this. But anyways, there's that, and now HBO Max is removing a shit ton of content, and I gotta say, I really don't like this going on. It is very evil what's going on here. And I say evil in the sense that why are they doing this to the degree they are? I will never understand. Because they're removing all these shows and writing them off in taxes because they're like, oh, they were unsuccessful. Great, but you still made the show, and you do need to pay the consequences for that. Okay, like Infinity Train, all these animated shows are leaving HBO Max, and they're never coming back, from what it looks like. They're being written off in taxes, being pulled from physical media, and all this shit. And you're sitting there going, why are you guys doing this? Okay, because as the creators of the show mentioned, that they don't actually receive royalties. There's no reason that they should just not have these shows out. Okay, great, you lost money. But at the end of the day, you still made the damn thing, and you're just ruining talent relationships. No one wants to work with someone who just says, fuck it, we don't care about your work anymore. They canceled your $90 million movie because they decided it's cheaper to write it off in your taxes. They decide to make your show, put it out, then cancel it long before it even got a chance to actually thrive. You know, it's just nonsense what's going on here. And I think that it's time that we actually stand up as consumers. First of all, I think if you can, this is a case where don't sign up for HBO Max if you haven't. I'm personally not going to cancel because A, I'm not the only one in my household who uses HBO Max. B, I'm a content reviewer. I want to talk about Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon and all this stuff. So, yeah, but if you're someone who isn't interested in anything on HBO Max, don't even bother signing up. I actually recommend that you pirate House of the Dragon. HBO does not deserve your money if they cannot keep all this content on their service and respect creators. You know, it's just straight up wrong. It's evil. It's sadistic. I don't know any way to describe it. And then if there's any movie from Warner Brothers you want, whether it be through the Warner Archive program, you know, these kind of, I don't want to say burn on demand, but, kind of disc like that. Get it now, because those are not coming back. most likely. Warner Archive may be on its way out. All these Warner Brothers movies may be on their way out. If you want Warner Brothers titles, buy them physically. I think this is just such an evil, weird thing that Warner Brothers is doing because, yeah, I know people have argued it from the business perspective, but they've already lost the money. And they're just going to have to fund more projects to make the money back. There's a story called, there's not a story, there's a saying that's, you gotta make money, you gotta spend money to make money, you know what I mean? And screwing over creators is not how you make money. And I just think it's disrespectful. This guy who comes from not actual streaming, he comes from being the head of Discovery and stuff, comes on in and just says, you know what, guys, fuck you, and it just screws over all these people.